next item on the whole entire spectrum of everything is the Super Bowl, of course. Yesterday, like what was that? Sunday was the Super Bowl, and to be honest with you, the game was like, it was a low scoring game. It was mostly defense, which most times that's what it is in football. Mostly defense. It's not really a offensive game. It's mostly you know defense, and there were some questionable calls. It was almost a point where in the game where I was like, damn it, Joe Burrows is going to be able to say that he left college as a champion and entered and within 2 years he got a damn Super Bowl ring. Like I was about to be like, wow, that's a hell of a way to like achieve things. But of course there were like maybe like two or three. It's a good amount. It was a couple calls that put the game in the Rams' favor. I mean, I was going for the Rams, but I mean there was like maybe like one. It's like two calls that were like really questionable. But other than that, everybody was talking about either the commercials or this damn halftime performance, bro. With all the things that are going on in the NFL, like the black coach that is suing the NFL, Colin Kaepernick, and just black people and how they're represented in the NFL in general, for a moment you kind of forget about that with this whole entire ordeal, this whole entire halftime show performance having Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J. Blige all under the same stadium lights. Like, bro, we're just gonna take a look at this real quick. We're just gonna react to it. And you know what? First of all, I just want to say that like watching this from like my television, like it put me back in the atmosphere of it put me back in this atmosphere of let me see here. Put me back in the atmosphere of like those people who were a lot, around like old enough to have been able to see Michael Jackson live at the like him perform at the Super Bowl, like like just being able to like see that, like it's just something I'll just let me just show you a little bit of his performance. I won't even turn on the sound. Just look at this. Like just look at this. Look at this real quick. Like look at that. That is beautiful. Like look at this. You see this, bro? Like look at how filled up the stadium is though. Look at how filled up this stadium is just to see one man. Bro, the feeling I got from watching that halftime performance, like I said, we're gonna get to it in a minute, but like this is just it put me in this same atmosphere and realm. Like look at this, look at this, all of it. Look at this, look at all these people screaming, all these people cheering, and Michael Jackson hasn't even done anything yet. Like bro, that's what it put me in. It put me in like that type of trance right there. Like cause like the music that I grew up listening to was being represented in the Super Bowl. Like for years, like between Michael Jackson, Prince, um, let me see. They've done better in recent years, but like Michael Jackson, Prince, The Weeknd, uh, and probably just Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson are the only other performances that I really have ever really paid attention to during the halftime show. Because every other time they've gotten somebody that I didn't really care about that they put on there. It's like, I don't listen to that. Like respectfully, I don't listen to that. Like I'll even say Lady Gaga was entertaining. And I don't even listen to her music. Like being able to like football has its two different types of fans. You have your old folks who watch football, and then you have the young people. The young people are really who go to these games and watch the games. It's not these older people who even like. I don't even think older people care about the halftime show. They just want to watch the football. Like, bro, like look at this. This is legendary still to this day. But now, my generation of people who grew up listening to all of those acts that were on the stage on Sunday have something to remember, just like the people who seen this. Just like the people who got to see Michael Jackson halftime show. Now, to this right here. I'm gonna actually put on the sound for this one. Like, just look at this, bro. Like, look at this. Look at Dr. Dre, bro. Oh my god. Dude. This is crazy. I don't understand how crazy this is. Seeing both of them up on the stage, that is so crazy. All these songs that they did, like, bruh. Even the songs I wasn't like, I was a baby when some of these songs were I like. In what, this song came out when I was like 7, 8 years old or something like that. Like, bruh, this is the great, like, this is literally a moment in time I will literally cherish for the rest of my life. For real. Like, the best thing they could have did was really, like, because for a long time, rappers weren't like represented like that. Rappers weren't really represented like that at the Super Bowl. Like, I don't think even at all. Like you've never really seen a rapper at the Super Bowl halftime, and this was just fire to see, bro. It's so crazy. But this was perfect. LA Rams winning the Super Bowl, having West Coast legends in the stadium like this. This is just so fun. California Love being played. This is so crazy. And then the fact that Snoop Dogg is crip walking at the in a gigantic football stadium. That alone is its own. That alone is its own highlight. Snoop Dogg crip walking. Snoop Dogg done brought the Crips to the dang National Football League. That alone is just it's amazing within itself. Like, dog, it's crazy. And then this was crazy, bro. Everybody kept talking about how, oh, 50 Cent is fat. 50 Cent is fat, bro. Somebody like him who is like still able to go to the gym and still look in a good sort of like still like keep up a regimen and keep like still keep discipline and still be able to do other things while trying to stay fit. Like, bro, people wish they could be like, people wish they could have his discipline. I wish I could have his discipline. I wish I could work out every day, bro. I wish I could work out every day and still have enough time to do other things. Like, still have enough time to just like be a mogul like he is. Like the amount of money I don't even want to talk about how much money he has. Like, all the people talking about he's fat. Like, come on, bro. All of our legends are getting old. Y'all just gonna have to deal with that. Like, son, like the internet is childish sometimes, bro. Like, come on. Oh yeah, he's fat. Okay, so, bro, do you know how old he is? 50 Cent is not young anymore. Like, come on. 50 Cent is not young anymore, bro. Like, come on, relax. It's not that serious. And every one of the man, I was in elementary school when all these songs were out. Like, can you believe, man, I can't believe it. The fact that they actually have a rap represented at the Super Bowl means like tons of change. I mean, it's almost a distraction to like, it's almost a distraction, to say the least about this. But like, hey, man, it's like it's still a sort of thing where it's like, you know, just because they had rap represented at the Super Bowl doesn't mean there's still problems that still need to be addressed in the NFL. There's still some representation in the NFL that needs to be addressed, regardless of Jay Z getting with the NFL. Does it made black people question him, but like still, there are some good outcomes. Oh my God, look at Monet. Look at Mary J. Blige. Golly. Oh my goodness, bro. God. God. She looks amazing. Watching this again, bro, she looks amazing. Mary J. Blige looks amazing. Fresh water, bro. Fresh ice water. Oh my goodness. Look at her. She looks ravishing. But to say the least, like I said, man, this is a legendary night. I'm just cycling through all of these, so we could just watch it together. I mean, even though I mean, I still just want to like bring it up uh, for the reason of the podcast, man. It's so great. And then the fact that she brought this song out, like she sung this song at the Super Bowl, I was like, wow. She really sang No More Pain, bro. She could have did any song, but she did this song, like, bro. Whoa. I know, like, I was thinking in the back of my head, like, for a moment, while I was watching this, I was thinking in the back of my head that day, I was thinking in the back of my head, I'm like, there are so many people in that stadium that are like, who the fuck are some of these people? Who the fuck are some of these people? Like, who the fuck? Doctor Who? Is he an actual doctor? Who is Snoopy Dogg? Who is that? Who who are some of these people? Like, it's a bunch of people in that stadium that are like, I have no idea who any of these people are, and I don't want to know who they are. I don't care. Let's get back to the football game. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. This is so fire. Fire. This is fire, bro. She did her thing. She did her thing, bro. She did her thing, bro. Oh yeah, Kendrick, bro. I didn't notice. I really didn't notice that. Like, hold up. I really didn't notice right here what was going on with this. Right. I didn't notice first of all that the Dre Day thing. You see who's effing with who's fucking with Dre, the Dre Day song from the Chronic album. I think it's either the first track or the second track. That's an homage to that song. Not only that, They all got on the little blonde hair dye going on. And if nobody has ever seen the movie Meteor Man, that is what it is from. There are some I can't remember the name of the villains. I gotta look it up. The name of the villains, uh, but all the villains. I gotta find it real quick. Hold up. Let me look for it really fast. This is gonna make sense in a second. Meteor Man. This is it. Meteor Man. This is all gonna make sense in a second. So this is this. I don't know if it's showing. Let me see. Is it showing it real quick? Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if y'all can see that on screen, but that's an homage to Meteor Man, the villains in Meteor Man, and they all wore blonde, the blonde get-ups, the blonde hair dye, and that's an homage to that, which is crazy to me. Like the reference goes way back like that, and some people actually picked it up. That's what's crazy about it. Some people said that Kendrick Lamar, like, they didn't like Kendrick Lamar, like, they didn't like the song selection that Kendrick Lamar picked. They didn't like the fact that everybody picked like really iconic songs and he picked All Right as the song to perform. Like, bro, what is he supposed to choose? What song is he supposed to choose out of his arsenal that's the biggest song? He has a lot of songs, but All Right has got to be the biggest song probably in his discography. All Right has to be probably one of the top songs in his arsenal. I would have been fine with this. I would have been fine with this song. Um, what's another song? Yeah, like, let me see. If I really go look it up, there's a couple of songs in his arsenal that he could have picked. Let me just see myself. There's a bunch of songs, but I would have been okay with this. I would have been okay with the song with him and Baby Keem, but I'm sure they were pressed for time with this. So I mean, I'm sure that they were pressed for time. I mean, it would have been cool to hear that. It would have been cool to hear the Baby Keem, the song with him and Baby Keem. He could have did the recipe. Um, he could have did backseat freestyle, but I mean, I think the biggest thing about it all was he could have did I. What else? He could have did the song with he could have did loyalty, loyalty. He could have did humble. He could have did love. It's an array of songs he could have. He could have did pray for me. Could have did that song. Yeah. I mean, he has a dumb amount of songs to pick from, but like the most popular. He really could have picked any song. I mean, but I would have been fine with it. But people will be people. They're gonna complain about uh, whatever it may be. But hey, that's the song he picked. That's probably one of the most popular songs, if not the most popular song Kendrick Lamar has. So now, okay, this is another thing that everybody was talking about right here. And I can assure you, this is probably the only time, probably other than Mary J. Blige, where everybody in the crowd was screaming. I can assure you, this is probably the only other time the crowd was like actually like screaming, like, ah, I know him. this shit was so like, bro. This was so chilling. My skin was like, bro. This was so chilling watching this. Cause I'm like, man. I'm like, dog. I was a little kid when this damn movie came out and the soundtrack, bro. And just to see it full, like, see it in the Super Bowl, like, it's crazy, dog. And then you see Anderson .Paak right there. That's so crazy too. Man, bro. It's like, bro, everything about this whole entire performance is just sick. Like, look at this set. Dr. Dre had a mix, like they put together like a studio type of deal, making it look like a mixing board, bro. This, man, I can't tell you how excited I was full on lit for this, bro. I was lit for this. I was lit for this, bro. I was way too lit. I was too zoned out, man. I was going crazy over this shit, man. Now this part right here. Now, right here. This is the part where everybody's complaining. I don't know if it's showing it. Hold on. Let me move it. Let me move it. Let me show it. Let me show it. Now. I don't know if it's showing it right here. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Right there where Eminem is kneeling. Kneeling in solidarity, you know, for in support of Colin Kaepernick and, you know, just, you know, the struggle in general. Everybody has mixed emotions about it. Personally, you know, hey, it's nothing wrong with it, honestly. He did it, you know, he can't, you know, football players can be fined for it, but he's a rapper. You know, he's not even in. He's not even an athlete. So it's like you can't really find Eminem. Would they find Eminem? I'm sure they wouldn't. For him kneeling like he did. And then, by the way, like look at Dr. Dre's like him on the piano, bro. Man, gave me chills. I got chills again, bro. Chills. I'm getting chills watching this again, man. Oh yeah, bro. This shit is epic right here. The Crip walking, bro. The Crip walking in the stadium on national television. W. W, man. W. Ain't nothing but a W, bro.
game. Pumping my leaves, still touching the beats. Still not loving police. I still rock them khakis with a cup in the crease. I still got love for the streets, reppin' 213. Still the beats bang, still doing my thing. Since I left, ain't too much change.
I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world.
And still,
Hitting them corners and them lolos, girl.
and still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the
I'm
D.R.E.
representing for them gangsters all across the world.
And still,
Hitting them corners and them lolos, girl.
still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the D.R.E.
Like, bro, this right here, just them just this bro, this is crazy. All of them standing up there, man, don't even know that they did something magical up there, bro. They did something magical that's probably never gonna be done again. They're probably never gonna have another rapper up on a Super Bowl halftime show stage ever again. But if they never have a rapper up on a Super Bowl stage again, I just so much appreciate the fact that this even happened and I was able to catch it. I couldn't even believe that there was going to even be rappers on a Super Bowl stage. And the reality came true. So, if you missed this performance, I would advise you to go watch this. Go watch this cuz this is quite possibly one of the greatest Super Bowl performances ever. It probably might not even be better than the Michael Jackson one or the Prince one or anyone that is your favorite, but if we're talking about just like history was made on Sunday, bro. History was made on Sunday.